You can never die. Born in the dark, but I chose to be the light. Look at me funny, I cut out your evil light. Words of advice, bitch, don't kill my vibe. No more depression, please don't kill my pride. Road of religion, I'm catching them green lights. Spread out my wings, I'm catching them free flights. Free as a bird, out of sight. Singing every little thing gonna be alright, yeah. Hey,
Yo, we back again for another episode of the Gentleman's Lounge, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
You already know it's your boy Jared.
Man, you know, you got your boy Les, bald ass Les. What's up, y'all?
You got your boy AJ, handsome phenom. What's up, man?
Shiny folks. Yeah, Shiny's here.
Man, they always hate on me.
Man, and today we have another guest on the show. We have another lovely young lady who's decided to grace the couch, the Gentleman's Lounge, and come give y'all a little bit of what she got going on.
Her words of wisdom, huh?
You know what I'm saying? We got the infamous, the lovely Miss Lacy.
What's up, Lacy Marie?
What's up?
Appreciate you having you on. How you been? What's up?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Of course.
Are you from Chicago originally?
No, I am from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit.
I fuck with Detroit, man.
We didn't get that in the preview.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Cool. That's where I met. Well, I didn't meet him in Detroit. I met him in Michigan. We went to school
who?
together. This guy right here.
Yeah.
We went to school together, Ferris State University in Big Rapids, Michigan.
Okay, I went to Eastern Michigan.
Oh, that's what's up.
EMU?
That's what's up.
Okay.
Did you tell me you went to EMU? I don't think so, yo.
So you really don't even know her, Les?
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
know,
shit.
right?
How about you really don't even know?
You know, you just when you got friends, man, you forget stuff over drinks, man. But EMU, you know, shout out to Toledo,
many
you know,
drinks you had?
gang, you know, Max Foods. That's all I'm
Because
saying.
where'd you
Toledo
go?
in
You
there.
went to University of Toledo.
University of Toledo, yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I knew we knew mutual people from Yeah.
But see, I
That's
thought you
true.
was
Hey
just
man, Les
cool,
Benjamin
man.
Martin. I seen his Toledo football picture, man.
He
looked older back then than he do now. I said, man, this man lost age,
Man, you know.
lost some years.
Hey, you know, you just like wine, you get better with time. You know?
Hey, for real, hey.
No club. So for those that don't know, and Lacy's so much more, right? You low key entrepreneur though. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
one, you're a mother, right?
Yes.
Salute to that.
You know,
That's what's
spicy
up.
Latina mother. Man, you work in the healthcare system, right?
Yes.
Yeah, would you consider
During the day.
healthcare
Yeah.
system, right? You also got your own lingerie, or not? I ain't gonna say lingerie, but you got your own clothing line now.
Yes, intimate wear. Yeah. Dancer wear, lingerie,
Yeah.
swimsuits. Yes.
That's what's up. That's
And
what's
what
up.
we appreciate you is that you know you're the first guest, the only guest that has an OnlyFans account.
Yes.
So and that's one of the topics of today is, man, how did you even get into it? You know, I don't even understand
It's
how people even
actually
get
a
into
funny
it.
story.
Well, let's hear it. We all
It's-
know.
it's-
I need some tips.
It's a
I
funny
need some
story.
tips.
So like during like the pandemic, whatever, you know, all the girls were doing it. And one of my good friends, she was doing it and she was like, I was making this much amount of money. And I'm like, there's no way. She like showed me how much she was making. And I'm like, but everybody thinks OnlyFans, like you gotta be,
butt ass naked. You gotta be setting
doing
yourself
like,
up.
Yeah,
porn, all
people
that.
think that it's all sexual.
Yeah.
Well, it's still all sexual.
No, it's not.
Somebody jerking off to your feet. That's sexual.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Like literally just Cash Doll. She just posted something today where she's just having her music exclusively being put on OnlyFans.
Well, that's true. I think that's what it originally
I
was
just
supposed
saw
to
that
be,
today.
right?
So it's like it's
That's true, that's true.
It's just like how even IG does subscription.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. They do it now,
But it was
yeah.
like the first. But it was just known at first that it was just everybody.
Because that's a money grabber. You know, people sex sells. So.
What
Right.
we put OnlyFans with is that. You know,
right.
When you think OnlyFans, you just think that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was like I went out on a boat with her and I didn't know the guy or whatever, but she's, you want to go on this boat? Like, sure, whatever. So, come to find out, it was the owner of OnlyFans.
The
And-
owner
owner
of
of
OnlyFans?
Yes.
Like the creator and all that? Oh,
Yes.
damn. That's
Yes.
a nice boat then.
This
Yeah.
is in Chicago?
Yes.
So
The
this-
co-owner is in Chicago.
So you was on a yacht then.
Yeah, it wasn't a boat.
Yeah, it wasn't a boat.
wasn't a boat. Right. A modest,
At
a
that
little
time, I mean,
boat.
I guess
Just a
it
little
just
boat.
started. But anyways,
Oh, okay,
so
true.
he was like she introduced me or whatever, and he like was very convincing, and he was like, I just want you to know, like, you should do it, but like there's people on here that have cooking channels, that have, you know, workout. It's just at that time, subscription websites wasn't a thing. It was, you know, like now you see it on like TikTok, you see it on IG, you see it on everywhere. But then
Twitter.
Yep.
this was just the first
X,
one,
man,
but everybody just,
Formerly
you know,
known as
put
Twitter.
one, you know, together with being OnlyFans. I was like, I'm not gonna be doing that. You know, I'm not a porn star. And he's like, no, you could put whatever you want. You could do topless. You could just do bikini. You could do whatever. Just get on there. You're going to make money. Like, he had this whole spiel. So I was like, all right, let me just try it. And then, yeah, I did. And yeah.
You just created. So what was your first picture that you posted? What was your first
Well, I was like, let me just try this out, all right? I was like, let me just, because I put stuff on Instagram for free. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me.
You might as well make money
I
on
don't
it,
know if
right?
I could say that.
Yeah, you can
okay.
It's okay.
So it's very, very,
I know if I can
almost
cut.
They're not gonna-
I don't know.
yeah.
Okay.
Blurt your shit out.
Almost sexy.
So I'm like, let me just put like a, you know, like a fucking thong. A thong. Okay. I cuss a lot. So let me just put like a thong picture or whatever on there. Let's just see how well it does. And then like it did like really well. And I was like, oh, why am I putting it on IG for free?
Yeah.
Right.
So I got a
So-
question. So
so
when you decided to sign up, like, did you get a lot of subscriptions before even posting your very first post, or did you do it both simultaneously?
So, you know, I was lucky because I knew her, which in turn she knew him, and she just posted me on her page.
Ooh, layup.
Man,
And I literally got like 3,000 followers. Like,
damn.
so it helped me. She helped. But that's the thing with girls like starting. Like, I think they don't, because they don't have a huge following off rip. So they're like, it's discouraging. Like, you know, no one's following me, so who's going to pay for me? But literally, if you think about it, it only takes one person.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one person that's going to pay $200, like,
Yep. And they gonna tell their friend.
Word of mouth.
Yep.
you
And then it's
know,
gonna keep
like,
going from there.
so
There's a lot of creeps out here in the world.
Oh, a ton of creeps.
There's a lot
It's
of
a ton of
creeps out
they
here in
want
the
you to
world.
send them your toes,
So,
your hair.
Actually, you know what? Now that you
Your
just said it,
underwear.
what's the
Oh, yes.
What's the? Oh, I've heard about. I heard it all. What's the strangest thing that you've had to like? The strangest request?
a lock of my hair?
You said it's-
A lock?
A lock of my hair.
they wanted you to send it to them.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, they would pay stacks for it though.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not cutting my. It just.
Did you consider it?
I considered it, but then I was like, I'm like.
I know
You
people
got a
that
lot of hair.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm like,
you ain't gonna miss it.
Right.
You ain't gonna miss it.
I'm like, don't you want like a toe or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you my
Well, you gonna give
feet.
him, send him a whole toe?
Send him like a picture of my feet, my toes.
Feet.
But I know. Yeah, I've talked to a few people that I know where it's like they will pay a good amount of money to get your underwear sent to them, like.
Yeah.
Your hair, like you said, your bra, like they want to smell you, like they want to get as close
I
to you as
get
possible.
my
without-
underwear all the time.
Yeah.
My underwear all the time.
Do you just like go to Target and spray your perfume on it and then just send it off?
I mean, I've never done it, but
Oh, you missing out?
You said that. They
So you
want-
better make that money.
I mean,
Oh,
that
you wanna
part
pay
I'm
me- you wanna
lazy
pay me
with. I'm like,
$300 for
I'm
my
not with
drawers?
the go.
You want to pay me for my boxes? You want to pay me $400?
How does that? How does a quick question?
Real quick.
This ain't even the right side.
How does that like having an OnlyFans? How does that how is dating having an OnlyFans?
Well, I guess one they got to know, right? That's if they
Yeah,
know.
because I don't really advertise on anywhere. Actually, I don't advertise at all.
Oh, you don't do it like social media or anything? You just
No, I did it like on
Sorry.
Instagram, probably like for like 2 weeks, and
It's
I was
gonna
like,
be out there now.
but again, I gained a lot of followers from prior to not have to do that. So,
Right.
but
Got some business cards, QR codes.
QR codes. I'm over him.
I mean, if you ain't advertising on Instagram, like how is it? How
Word
is
of
the
mouth,
word getting
no,
out?
word of mouth.
But like I said, like in the beginning, when my friend, I got like 3,000 followers from there. So those three like refer, and it's kind of.
Okay.
Thankfully, I don't need to do that. But yeah, girls.
I see a lot
probably,
of women that do it. They post,
Yeah.
them, they got the link on their story.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff
Like I said,
that.
I did it for like 2 weeks, and I was just like.
you know.
But when it comes down to your dating piece, I guess to AJ's point, when it
Right,
comes down
sorry.
to dating,
Yeah.
has there been a chance or time where you've been dating somebody, they found out about it? Would you say that impacted it in a negative way, positive way, or it's kind of like neutral?
I think it comes a lot with like my perspective on things. Like, if this is who I am, if you don't like me for who I am, I'm paying my bills on my own. Unless you're gonna pay my bills.
Hey, cheers, boss.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then for those that try to judge you for how you pay your bills, like everybody
It's
has.
crazy.
What's that saying is like everybody has an opinion. They're like assholes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
everybody
everybody got
has
one.
something to say,
Right.
you know. But at the end of the day, get your bag, get your money. Who gives a f of what people think? So if a person doesn't like me for me being independent, being an entrepreneur, me doing OnlyFans or whatever, then you're not the person for me. There's billions of people in the world. Like,
Yeah.
Facts.
Next.
I would say as long as you don't lose yourself when it comes down to OnlyFans, I think that's the biggest piece because like you said already, you already posting some content on Instagram.
Yeah, it's the same content.
So you're posting the same content. It's like, okay, well, instead of posting on Instagram now I'm gonna create that awareness. I'm gonna create that hype. So then when y'all subscribe to, my OnlyFans page, now I'm gonna give y'all this content because I ain't about to post everything.
Well, all I do on OnlyFans is topless and implied nude. Some girls do soft porn, some do full-on porn, some do all nude. You get to choose what it is that you want to do.
You said implied nude? What's implied nude?
So like you could be all nude and like put your hand,
okay.
Like that Adam and Eve kind of where you got the little leaf type thing.
The leaf.
Okay.
I told Jared to do a OnlyFans.
That's actually
make you some money, man.
Y'all got to start talking about that. Y'all got to explain more.
No. Tell
me how this
he wasn't. It wasn't. No. Let's backtrack.
Let's backtrack. I didn't look more content because he said he told you to do OnlyFans.
I'm saying like with the following he has, I would have been jumped on it. I would have got like 500,000, 600,000 followers. I would have been jumped on it and made some money off it. But hey, that's just me.
But it goes back to her point, right? Where it doesn't have to always be sexual. Right. It could be him giving his real testimony about what happened with him and his ex-wife.
It's just exclusive content.
Right. That's it.
For whatever it is your genre is.
Shirtless, but they would have paid for that shit.
I'm gonna be completely honest because I've been approached with this idea before because I do have friends that have accounts. I do have like people that I know.
On OnlyFans?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I got stories.
There's a stigma that comes with it that absolutely has to be.
Yeah,
have to be something
that's
sexual.
the reason why I didn't want to do it at first because that stigma. I'm like,
And I'm the same way. Cause like right now, I'm just like, because if I look at my demographic of all my followers,
mostly women.
Mostly women. Like 94% of my followers are all women. I 100% know that they would pay.
Why?
But
why not?
I don't
want
to.
Listen, Linda.
I don't want.
I 100% know.
Could you tell this man that they would pay?
I think he already knows that.
I don't know. I'm not there yet. I don't know.
He wants to be a modest, good young boy.
I think he's scared of being disappointed.
No, it's not even
you don't
that.
have to put like sexual stuff on there if you don't.
Yeah, but like he said earlier, we're in an age where, sex sells. If I'm just on there cooking, nobody gonna pay for me to cook. Well, I guess they'll never know until they
subscribe.
Some people are fans,
but to keep longevity, like you're gonna
they may want you to cook with your shirt off.
Right. Facts.
Right.
They're gonna pay for that. They're gonna pay for that.
They probably will.
And I ain't gonna lie, shit. If you want a picture of me walking out the shower with my ass out, like I don't mind mooning you. I don't care.
The thing is, you got 600,000 followers. 100 to 200 are gonna pay for that.
So I had one of my homeboys. He has an OnlyFans, and he told me it's like the complete opposit. Like he has a bunch of female followers, but the men are the ones that are spending a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
And I swear to word, I promise you.
That's a good segue. How do you?
This was his word to me. He said, "I'm gay for pay." Like I'm heterosexual in real life, but if they pay it, I'm gay for pay it. I said
most of my regulars are women.
For real?
I can see that though.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like it's it's double standards almost.
At first it's a little off-putting.
Yeah. Because I feel like women can be more, you let me know if I'm wrong, I feel like women can be more open to like, okay, if another woman wants to see me, I don't care, we both got titties, we both got ass, whatever.
But if
another man want to see me as a woman, like cool. It's like you winning on both sides. From a man's perspective, having an OnlyFans page.
Straight man's perspective.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I even feel some type of way when I don't mind like, if a gay dude want to follow me, cool, whatever, my page is open. But then when they hard eyes it, when they DM me and be like, oh, this is an amazing picture of you, sexy, I'd be like,
you gotta chill. You gotta chill, my boy.
Respond, bro. You can't respond.
No, I'm saying just
don't
respond.
in my mind, you gotta chill.
You just leave them on red and be like, delete.
You can't respond.
But I feel like it'd be a little bit tougher for men that have OnlyFans.
But it's not like he's gonna go through and see all the people that like purchased his stuff. That's how it's OnlyFans. Like, there's so many that purchase.
Can they put requests in, or can they message you and say what they want?
And that's what he told me. He said the guys are more sassy because they're like, why aren't you posting so frequently? Like, we haven't seen you, this, that, and third. And I was just like,
they paying for that 30 months, 30 days. They want to see some shit.
So my girl, she hired. So you gotta like talk. Sometimes you gotta talk a little dirty to them, and that's not really like I ain't got time for like I said, I'm a mom. I have a lot going on. So same with her. So she hired someone full time to respond and converse with these men.
Wow.
And do all of that stuff
Yeah.
because you know.
Kind of like a sex phone operator.
Right, but you're hiring
No, I mean,
them,
essentially,
and
yeah.
they think it's you.
Right,
think it's
and
you.
you feed
Yes.
into their fantasy
Yeah.
because they're gonna pay more
Yeah.
for you feeding into their
Yeah,
fantasy.
she sends them the pictures and she puts the captions because I admit I'm not good with the captions and all that stuff, and then responding to them and like having to converse a little bit with them. But yeah, so she hires them, and then you don't have to see any of it. All you gotta do is collect the money and send the pictures.
Yep.
All right,
So
so-
needs to provide the content.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
since
You know?
we're talking about the money, I have two questions. So how much? Because I know they got to take a percentage. They have to.
Like 10%, I thought.
So how are you able to disclose how much they take? And if you have someone who, like you said, your friend has a team that does all of the communications and she just sends them the pictures, like that's also money out of her pockets. Like, do you know how much?
I don't know how much she pays. I mean, I don't do that. I do it myself. But I believe OnlyFans takes 20%. I mean, it's a huge chunk, but at the same time, I mean.
Like, is it a level? Like, is it 20% right out the gate, or is it like once you get to a certain amount of like followers?
So
or something like that?
you get your amount of money, and then it takes a week, you know, because the money has to clear. So whatever you make, you have to take. It takes a week for you to actually get your funds. And but once the transition goes through, you'll see the percentage taken out. So. You know, you charge $20 per post, you know, and then you'll see like after the percentage, and then it goes. I mean, it's all on there. Like literally, it's like no brainer. Yeah, like it's all out there for you.
Gotcha.
All right.
What would you say is the most you've made?
I was sure about to say.
What post, I guess? Were you just like, yo, I just made a shit ton of money off this one post?
I'm
If
not
you
gonna
don't
say
feel
how much
comfortable-
money I made, but I will say that I
Ballpark.
have a lot of regulars that'll
Okay.
pay like.
And that's what you want, right? Regular.
Yeah, send me a picture and I'll send you $500. But they'll request what kind of picture that they want. I want
Right.
like I had one guy he just wanted me in like sportswear.
Holding up a tennis racket, like.
I was like, sportswear? It's like in a jersey? Like
Right.
what do you mean? You know? And so I did like these like knee high like, you know, socks with and like a jersey. And
$500.
and then and then
They don't have,
I'm missing out.
you know, any relationships or any interaction with too many women, I assume, because if you pay $500 for that, that's,
you know, you gotta look at it as like they're getting something out of it too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they are. They
you
are.
know, it's
But-
not like it's just like you go to Pornhub and you
But
have
that's
fantasies
free.
and
That's
you have your
free.
categories.
I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of these men were if we're talking about men and not the women segment. I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of these men are either married, they just.
I'm sure they are.
Or they just
Sure
out of
they are.
shape type dudes or whatnot.
Probably so.
Because you're trying to live your fantasy out.
What was that lady on OnlyFans on Twitter who
I was about to-
her
I-
man, this guy had sent her what, hundreds of thousands of
I was
dollars.
about to ask her that.
What's his
so
name?
you said that men get something out of it too, right? So
Yeah.
I know you seen the Ruby Rose and the guy that she had met her number one like tipper buyer or whatever.
That's dangerous, too.
He had
Yeah.
spent like $62,000 in a month.
In a month.
And I guess she had gave him his number. She took a picture with him, but he wasn't even touching her or nothing. So it's like you done spent $60,000 on this woman in a month. You can't even get a picture.
You never know what
to-
that
that you-
mental piece be though. They may be like,
Right.
yo, they worship
Yeah.
these people sometimes. Where they're like, yo, I'm unworthy.
You gotta keep it a fantasy, otherwise once it comes too real, then they have expectations.
Right.
I always
But
say that.
he also had her number and had been texting her with no response. He's literally talking to himself. He a
Yeah.
Bitcoin millionaire, but like it's just like what are you getting out of this?
But that's like on IG. You have like all these. I don't know if you guys have that, but like you have guys like that talk to themselves.
Oh, yeah.
But
I see
he's
that.
I ain't got nobody to send me $60,000 in a month. If you want to send me
That's because you don't
$60,000
got
in
an
a month,
OnlyFans page.
Jared could have made some money out of it. I'm sick of it, man.
But you have to look at OnlyFans as like you have so many people sending you money. It's like hard to like dictate
it
which
adds up.
person
Yeah.
is like, you know.
I guess we're
those
saying
big
the
chunks.
person that is being highly aggressive in the DMs of OnlyFans and trying
Yeah.
to send you money and this,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Post, send me this, $500 here, $1,000 here. That shit adds up, I guess.
But listen, my thing is like in order to keep a regular, it has to stay a fantasy.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to keep it a fantasy because the moment they think it can be reality is like they don't become your regular anymore. You have to keep it's kind of like a mind.
It's like Players
game.
Club.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can't. You got to
right.
keep it a
That's
mind. You got to be
that's exactly
unattainable.
what it is, right?
Because once you're attainable, then you have expectations. You got to keep it like
Yeah.
a fantasy. Because in their mind, it's a fantasy. You
Do you
know.
think she gave his
um,
ass her number and He met her in person and did not get the response that
she probably ended up giving that phone to one of her assistants and was like, "Let me
Had
get a new
to,
phone."
bro,
Well, I bet she ain't getting no more money from him
It
now.
was over.
Right,
No,
facts, right.
That man, he talking about I
She
will send you
fucked
4
herself over with that
Bitcoin right
one.
now, and it was worth like I think the Bitcoin was worth like 200,000, something crazy. Like he was.
I want the cash.
He was.
I don't want nothing that can get lost in transactions,
Me either.
man. No, I'm good.
You think OnlyFans is like modern day stripping, or is it like, how's that?
It's like the new age stripping.
New age stripping? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Figure
yeah.
so.
You still get regulars. You got to keep it a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you go to like Pornhub, you can't talk to these people.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like it's that, but it's not at the
More
same time.
convenient.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mentally, you're creating a fantasy, but in their mind, it's like, oh, they think that
Safe
they
space,
can,
safe
they
space.
can, but they think that they could have you.
Right.
Like on Pornhub, they know they can't have you,
Mm-hmm.
but on OnlyFans, they can actually converse with you. They can have a conversation with you,
And that
They
makes it
could-
real for them.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a bartender.
and then they have the request. You can't do that on Pornhub.
Bartenders flirt with you all the time.
Right.
You requesting the
to
girl
get that
to
money.
have whatever.
Bigger the tip.
Yeah, no, if a
it's
bartender flirt with
different.
me, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
So I got and so you brought up a good point because there's a good friend of mine. I ain't gonna name him. I'll tell you the situation. High level. Nah, he doesn't live here. Basically, he's dating a chick that has OnlyFans, right? But she doesn't claim him. And meanwhile, he brings in good money. He plays for a soccer team, a world soccer team. I'm gonna just say that, not in the U.S., but he plays some other place. And she don't claim him on the ground. They're in a relationship. He think they're serious, and literally like she's just like,
What?
yeah, I don't. She on her page, she says she don't got a man. But I get your point when you're like, you gotta have the fantasy because sometimes you may lose some fans if they think like you take it or something like that.
It's an illusion.
Yeah.
That you gotta keep up.
She's very I saw her in person. I met her in person. Don't too much care for her, but she's very standoffish. She's very like, you know what? No, you don't need to stand next to me right now. Type stuff. Like, I want these type of photos happening. Like, she's very like pushy. Like,
And
we
that's
only
his-
a couple when we in the
that's his
background.
girlfriend?
That's his girlfriend. That's what he
Do
claimed.
she know that they together?
Yeah, she flew out. Well, he flew her out. He was tweaking, but
I've seen situations like that.
No, like when you talk to her, she make it seem like they together. However, you could tell like she's the one who's like pulling all the strings or whatnot. So I guess the point that I make it is when you like dating a guy or something like that, like, do you claim him? Do you like let it be known that you're in a relationship? You don't have to say it to like your fans or nothing like that, but do you let it known elsewhere that y'all together, that you have a man?
No, because
It's gonna fuck up your business.
no. I just feel like people ruin relationships, like when they're too
People
much.
too nosy.
Yeah, too much.
I was the same way.
Keep yourself mysterious. Don't let people know too much about your business. I'm a private
No.
person when it comes to that.
My last relationship, I was super public, posting on IG, this, that, and third. Now, people don't even know I'm in a
Like,
relationship.
keep what's yours sacred.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, keep it in-house. Keep
too
it intact.
much, too many hands in the pot. Like I always say, like too many. Like I'm.
Spoil the broth, right?
Yeah. So I just feel like whatever you have, keep it sacred. Keep it to yourself.
I agree.
And then your business where you make your money, do that. That's what I feel like social
It's a
media.
thing.
But
People
I
are
gotta-
quick to like sabotage people's relationships.
yeah, there's too many haters in the world.
And they were
Talking
getting,
about
Way
and they
too
were getting
many.
your partner's
Getting your
head though,
business.
because all of a
They
sudden they homeboys or if it's your girl, they homegirls getting their head. They
Yeah.
don't say their opinion or something like that. And you just looking
Keep
like,
what's
see-
yours sacred.
You see somebody out. Oh, ain't that so and so? Aren't they in a relationship with this person? Why that person in this person's face, or why they too long?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then it gets back to your significant other, and they
Yeah.
feeling the way, or you know what I mean? It's messy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
keeping
I've always
it in
been a
house.
private person when it comes to that.
But
stuff.
at the end of the
But-
day, before, because I know Jerry got a good question to ask. At the end of the day, and the only statement that I'm gonna make is, my pet peeve is when there's guys that date like, let's just say strippers or porn stars and stuff like that, and all of a sudden they want them to change their career, their life, now that they're in love. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
bro, you
crazy.
met this girl in a club, or you met this girl in a strip club, or you met this girl on a set, whatever it is. Like, and they bringing in bread, and a lot of times they bringing in more bread than you. How all of a sudden you want them to change their whole career or lifestyle for you? Like you
Insecure.
said,
Right.
unless they about to just pay all your bills and take care of you for life.
Which I don't suggest that either.
yeah, it don't be happening.
That's insecure.
Yeah.
No, not even that. If a man paying everything, like as soon as he takes your money away, like
He
you
owns you.
homeless,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
broke, you ain't
Yeah.
got shit.
Yeah, it feels
true,
like
true.
that's true.
You gave your life
He
to
can
this
leave you
man,
anytime.
and
Right.
yeah.
The moment you don't do something right.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Well, I was gonna ask. I don't know if you've been in this situation before since you've been since you started your OnlyFans, but like how. So I'm sure that even like maybe your close friends may know if you're in a relationship. Maybe your close friends may know. But how do you navigate that if, say, you're one of your good girlfriends, one of her boyfriends or somebody like that subscribes to your OnlyFans?
Actually, had this happen.
How?
And it did not end well.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It did not end well.
I can't see it either.
How'd you know? Like you must have whittled down through the
Well,
subscriptions.
the person had told me that I should be. Basically, I should be like taking more clothes off. I should like I should be making more money or whatever. And then they asked me, "What is your OnlyFans?" And this was my girl's guy. So he said and then he was like, "By the way, what's your OnlyFans?" I kind of knew what the intent was.
Yeah, he was looking at you.
So, anyways, I had told her, and it just didn't go down well.
She got mad at you?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
That's backwards.
That's usually how it goes, though. With women, they're like, "Oh, don't be talking about my man. My man's faithful," and shit like that. Usually,
it was. Yeah, it just wasn't. It
I bet
it
she
didn't
got with
digest
him
well.
and she knew he wasn't faithful. It was just the fact that he was choosing another woman. Basically, was more interested in another woman over her.
Yeah, wanting to see another woman.
it's her insecurities for sure.
Yeah, scantily clad, as they
So
say.
y'all
but
are y'all still friends to this day, or is that relationship subsided, absolved, and y'all just not cool
yeah,
anymore?
we're not friends anymore.
Jerry, you do that goddamn.
I mean, shit,
No.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah,
Hey, you never know, but sure.
you know. But I mean, it is what it is.
Big facts.
So do like in the moment, do you just be like, well, how can you be mad at me because your significant other, your boyfriend?
Yeah, but you
husband,
can't change someone else's mind and their perspective on
Yeah,
how
you
they
don't wanna-
view it.
Yeah,
you know,
don't want to fuck up their reality.
She
'cause
probably
that's-
ain't even with that man no more.
yeah,
After
and
the-
you just.
does he still subscribe?
Again, I have so many. I don't keep track, and then people use fake names too.
That's true.
You know.
That's true.
Oh my God, I had my ex-boyfriend from 20 years, and he's like married now.
Damn.
And
20 years ago, or y'all
20
was
years
together
ago,
for 20?
no,
I was
20
like,
years ago, it was my
damn.
first boyfriend. We were together for 4
I was like,
years. And oh God, I hope you don't see this.
He probably have a fake name subscribed to our
No,
page.
that's
so.
how I knew it was him. He had his full first
Oh.
and last name. This was my first boyfriend when I was 19 years old. I was with him for four
shit.
years. And then subscribed to that, and then he was like, "Is this really you?" Yes, motherfucker.
Damn, he spent the money.
You don't remember these moves? The fuck?
Right.
Yeah, he said,
It's been 20 years, you know. I
These
don't know.
tattoos? Like, nobody.
It's like, it's been a while, damn it. Let me get a refresher. Shit.
right.
But it's like,
Subscribe.
There's levels of subscription, right?
but he pays so much still to this day, and I'm just like, damn. Like,
For those that don't understand OnlyFans, so you have your monthly subscription, right?
well, I do free, so I suggest women who do it free, because when you do it free, say you charge $10.99, whatever, they only charge their card once. But if you do free, you do pay per view, which means like you have to pay to see the picture. I charge my pictures at $20 each time.
That's good advice. Yeah.
So
So they just get like a general sense of your, like if they go to your page, they get like a general sense of your content, and they can click on like basic stuff, but if they want to see like the real raunchy
yeah, do pay
stuff,
per view. So you
Yeah.
see each
That's a
picture will be
good-ass
like
fucking
$20 or
idea.
$15.
just see the picture.
To be the picture.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's
I'm
a good
not
idea.
gonna do a subscription,
I got-
because when
I
you
got
do
100 pictures in
subscriptions,
that
you
motherfucker.
can't do
He said you'll have
you
100
can't do
pictures.
pay per view when you do a subscription. So I do mine free to subscribe, and then to see a picture, I make whatever price. Sometimes it's $8.99, sometimes it's $20 or whatever. But you have all those people paying $20 to see one picture. You know.
All right.
That's like a movie, a preview.
But a lot of girls
movie.
don't know that. So if you're gonna do it that way.
There you go.
That's
That's good
what's up.
advice.
That's like preview of a movie before you
So
go.
I got
watch
a
the movie.
question. Have you ever swindled anybody to be like, oh yeah, I'm finna charge this much for a video or a picture, and it'd be some like
Hell the
basic
fuck
as-
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Duh.
Then they click on the picture, they be like, "What the fuck?"
I just spent $500.
You gotta be
on
good
a-
with the caption.
Yeah.
They already paid it. So
Right. Has people
It's
ever
called
disputed?
clickbait. You guys should know this.
Has people ever?
Clickbait.
Have people ever
Roll the
disputed
dice.
with their bank? Have people like disputed transactions with their bank?
Hell yeah, but they still keep buying.
That's some crazy motherfuckers out there, man.
Because every now and again, no, listen. The key to it is every now and again you give them what they
Right.
want,
Yeah.
so that the next time they do it, they think they're gonna get what they got like five times ago. You know.
I didn't reuse this
I
picture
got another
about 4
question.
times.
Have you ever subscribed to anyone else's OnlyFans yourself personally?
The one girl that put me on.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Support.
Yeah, I support her. She supports me. She's, we're still. That's the, you'll see. I have one following,
Oh, yeah?
follower. I mean, it's her.
So I have a
what's
question. If I create an OnlyFans page,
You cannot.
would you shout me out and let me get some followers?
Why he
My wife
can't?
would be okay if
Why he
I
can't?
bring in some money.
Yeah, I'm like, why you can't?
Just showing some nips. I mean, what? It's just nips.
It's a money
I'm sure
maker.
you
Why you
probably
can't?
get a lot of girl subscribers.
Actually, I'm afraid of both sides. Actually, the guys too, like he said.
If he's
where it's
bringing
like-
in some
Wait,
thousands a
gay for
month,
pay? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, but I
My homie
mean,
said he gave
but
for
what, I
pay.
mean, I could be more on the lawn. What? They may want
lifting
some-
weights,
Yeah, you
lifting
don't know.
weights.
This bald head is sexy sometimes. Now he be mowing the lawn and be like, so hot. See what happens next.
Drinking lemonade and shit.
Look at it like this. It's
what
just a
happens
like.
next.
It's just
And
it
how-
comes with
that's how it
$5
starts.
or $10.
Right.
You know?
See if I finish cutting the grass. Click.
Click.
I can see that. Damn, I'm motivated now.
She
Motivated.
gotta-
I get motivated by
Yo, your wife got to be. She got to be a videographer.
She could be my videographer.
Right.
Yeah.
And to be honest, shit, it probably sell. They be like, oh, his wife is
There's-
video
there's
recording him.
Video
There's
recording.
couples that do like,
Yeah.
Man.
that do the whole like,
Hold your thing. Yeah.
yeah,
For sure.
and people.
No,
I
go
shouldn't
ahead.
say-
No, this is the gentleman's lounge.
Gentleman's lounge.
Let it out.
So,
Drill
okay,
gems.
so I
Drill
know.
gems.
So there's this one girl I know, and she does it, and she does the whole like sexual porn stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I could never do that. Like, how do you do that? Or
She does it on
She's like-
OnlyFans or she does it on a different
she has
channel?
OnlyFans. She's like, girl, I go on Pornhub and I just video record, and then I put on OnlyFans and say it's me.
Without showing the face. Without showing the face, just the back shots. and stuff like that.
Clickbait.
Smart.
I was like,
Clickbait.
I mean, but that's how you selling as a fantasy anyway. So
Yeah.
it's actually very smart.
It's smart.
Have you
Yeah.
done it yet?
I have not done
Okay.
it. Like
That
I
is
said, I'm
fucking
too lazy
That's the
about
top
it.
of my head.
Yeah, but like they get creative, and I'm like, wow, I never thought of that. Was genius. You're a genius.
So, have you had somebody that's been so caught up in this fantasy world of you that you've been like, all right, I got to fucking block you, even though you may have been paying this amount of money, you may have been subscribed for this long, but like you're getting out of hand with some of your requests or
But you ain't
things
gotta
that you're
respond
doing.
to it.
Yeah, no, I just don't respond to her, block them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like the good thing about it. It's not like it's not a personal thing. It's not like I see them. You know, all I gotta do is press back.
All right.
Bye.
So
Oh, it's a
get-
block
and-
button on
and-
OnlyFans?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
So how long have you had your subscription?
Since
for?
2020.
All right. I'm not gonna. You never ask a woman how much she makes, but I'm gonna ask a ballpark range. What's the most you've made in 1 month? Oh shit! It looked like a lot by the way that.
It's like I'm
I
nervous.
hate
even
talking
saying it.
about that. I made a good amount. I say a good amount. A good amount.
Okay.
Would you say it's seasonal?
Huh?
Would you say it's seasonal, or you're like, you know, it all based on the content that I put out?
It's all based on the content, how much I put out, you know. But when I first started, I was so frequent with it. Now I post like, I am lazy with it. I'll probably post like once every 2-3 weeks.
Damn.
Ooh,
I know, but
you're missing out on money.
I am. But I have.
But you got other stuff going on too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my regulars. I have good regulars that.
That lawyer, they gonna sit behind it and wait. They gonna,
Yeah, and all they need, they want a like individual like
yeah.
piece of content that I'll send them, and
Here, I'm gonna send you this
and they
toe
love
today.
me, and I love them too. I love you.
Chip
I
too.
love them.
Chip toe real.
I'm sure you got people in there like, hello, are you there?
Oh my God, some of them are so freaking needy.
Hello?
They're so needy. Like, I'm not your girlfriend.
They feel like they own
You
you
they
once they
fantasy
pay.
girlfriend. They
How's your
paying
day?
for-
Hey,
How's
yo.
your day? How's
Once
your
they
day?
subscribe, they feel
My
like they own
subscription
you.
up in 2 days. Come on, I need to see. No, I'm kidding.
Like,
you
when's
say
your
you'll do
next
monthly.
drop?
Right.
So have you ever had a conversation, or have you ever ran into somebody, mainly a female, that knew or heard about your OnlyFans and tried to like dog you or like shame you for it? And if so, how did that conversation go?
No.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Thankfully.
There's so much shit going on.
The
in
bitches
2023.
love me.
Well, after this show, after this show, I can't wait to read the
I love
comments.
them bitches.
I can't wait to read the comments after this thing.
No, I love the girls. The girls love me.
I think it'd be
I'm gay. I'm gay. What is it? Gay.
You gay for pay?
I'm gay for
for pay.
Gay for pay. Gay for pay.
I'm gay for pay.
And they all for it until it's their man that's subscribing. Like,
Right.
Man,
Johnny
you're not friends.
No. Then they be like, can my man join?
I know that username. now they all in their feelings. So what advice would you give yourself then? Like if you can go back, granted your friend kind of gave you a boost, and my bad, Jared. Your friend kind of gave you that boost. What advice would you give yourself back in 2020, right? To just kind of ramp up. Like if you're like, man, this is what I should have done. Take advantage of it.
Or somebody else starting the OnlyFans.
I wouldn't overthink it. Because again, when you think OnlyFans, you think porno, and I'm like,
Right,
I didn't want to post it
money,
on
bro.
IG. I didn't want to do that because everyone's gonna think that
Trying
I'm
to help
doing
you.
porno, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like even now, I think to myself,
You having fun with it? You having fun with it? I would assume.
yeah, I do. But I think sometimes I'm like, man, I could make so much more money if I'm actually like
A lot more
marketing
active.
it and
true.
advertising it, because I don't advertise or market it anywhere.
And people naturally judge, though. I agree.
no, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because I can tell you about an experience where, but it's only because I didn't know what else she had going on in her life. And even to this day, I don't think she had that much going on. I think she was like a spoiled white girl or whatever. But she used to work in the nightlife a lot. Very attractive, but randomly she started following me. And I'm like, okay. But she followed me. She was already following me, but randomly she followed me, and it was her OnlyFans page. I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a bot,
Finsta.
something like that. So then, like, next thing you know, you start seeing her post, like, to attract more people to her OnlyFans page. And it was like her baking, her cooking, but there's all like in lingerie and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, she has a certain audience. But in my mind, I'll be honest, in my mind, I was thinking like, oh, damn, you know, she's strapped for cash. And that's what she wants. Like,
Yeah.
her daddy didn't
She
love
needs
her.
money.
Yeah, her daddy didn't
Yeah.
love her, and she's strapped for cash because I could tell, like, she probably came from a decent family. But going from the nightlife, and then all of a sudden you start an OnlyFans page and you start, because she really liked baking. I knew that piece. But all of a sudden you start taking the bacon and mixing it in with your OnlyFans stuff.
yeah.
I said she needed the bread. So that's what I naturally thought of her. But I'm sure, like, people misconceive a lot of those
Yeah.
situations.
Because when you think OnlyFans, I mean, you guys can.
You
all
instantly
contest.
thinking like negative.
Yeah,
you think
well,
it's
not negative, but
sexual,
you
it's-
think like
it's
Being
porn.
judgmental.
Being
You think-
judgmental and thinking porn.
Yeah,
It's
you
what
just
you selling.
sexual
You selling
extras,
something
you
in your
know,
body,
like
right.
soft porn or whatever. Like, I think all of us have that stigma in our head when we think OnlyFans. Like I said earlier, like it just said like Cash Doll. Again, I'm from Detroit, so yeah, I follow Cash Doll.
I'm gonna be honest.
But she just literally posts her album on OnlyFans. Again, it's like a subscription website. Like you see that on like all these social media outlets. But again, when I first started, I was like, oh my God, if I post it, people are going to think like, oh my God, she's like busting it wide open for some money. Like, damn, she must be like hard for cash, you know? And I agree. That's why I said, if you asked me like, what would I tell myself, then I would be like, I wouldn't so overthink it, you know, because I would make way more money. Because again, I'm not busting it wide open. It's just a subscription website. You can even on IG they have like the subscription for it's like the same thing, but it was like the
IG
first
copies
one, but it just
everything.
had that stigma of sexual content. Which don't get me wrong, there are girls that are doing that, and I don't.
And they
judge.
posting for the likes. So why not get you a couple dollars in your pocket?
Yeah, but I don't judge anyone that's actually doing busting wide open. Like, girl, get your bag. But you know that's not what I was doing. So I was like, okay, that's probably what people are gonna think that I'm doing. But it's just like now in the day and age that we live in is everything is on social media.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a digital
that's
world.
how a lot of people create
It's a digital
content
world, yeah.
creators. Like you see all these content creators, they're fucking millionaires.
That's how people
you
get
know?
famous,
Like
right.
that's how a lot of people are getting their money nowadays. So it's
Real
like
quick.
how whatever your avenue is. So OnlyFans was like whatever. I don't like to call myself a sex worker, but you know,
Hey,
I
talk your
was
shit.
I do sexy photo shoots, and I've been modeling since I was 17. So it was like, why am I posting
would
all
do
this
it.
shit
For free, and I make it up.
I would do it.
and making nothing
Yeah.
for this is my what I
And
call
now you
my
get pervs DMing you for
Yeah,
free.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, well, I'd rather them DM me
For money.
by paying
right,
me.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
facts,
So
facts.
now I'm like, fuck it, like
Profile.
I'm not about to like post all my
Profile.
photo shoots
Pay
on
the DM.
IG for free.
If I had a following, I would do it.
Yeah.
It's profile.
I would do it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm
But I only
like,
got 4.5K followers, so I'm like, whatever. And they ain't trying to, But if I had a platform, I would have an OnlyFans. I ain't even gonna cap.
You got to think that
Yeah.
you got to think everybody who had pretty sure everybody who has an OnlyFans didn't start with all those followers. They
what
gained
I'm
all
saying.
those followers.
Yeah,
from
it's just
having
like any
having
other
OnlyFans?
social media account. You gotta
AJ,
like
what would you
build it up.
post on your OnlyFans
Probably
page?
shirtless pics, and some drawers or something. You never know. Cooking, working out. Never know.
Working out?
You know.
That's it.
all right, I got
Depending
one.
on what you're trying to pay, we can start.
So everything's on the table?
Hey, everything's on the table. I'm not a shy person when it comes to that shit.
Man, whoever your girl is.
Wait, how many followers do you have on IG?
4.5.
Let him say 45
Okay, yeah.
Okay, listen, even if 100 of them
4.5.
paid to see you with your shirt
shirt
off
off.
for $20,
I may have to start it up, drop a link and then see where it goes.
you know?
Do you know
Never
any
know.
men who have OnlyFans?
I'm sure she does.
Is it lucrative for them, or are they?
As long as you have people that want to see you doing whatever it is
Jerry,
that you do.
you got people. I'm sure you got people that want to see.
OnlyFans.
You was on the
Your
damn
fans.
show.
You got fans.
Come on now.
Whatever's your fans,
He got
for
fans.
what you do.
She's not wrong.
Bro, Jerry missing out on money. I'm telling y'all right now.
Only your
OnlyFans.
fans.
He missing out on money.
If y'all see me pop up with an OnlyFans in a couple weeks,
I done told this man
to subscribe.
Hey, I done told you months ago. I'm like, man, he being
It's
shy
your
and shit.
fans.
I've actually had
If you got fans,
I've had a lot of women tell me that too. But the only thing for me is really just my brand. Like
I want
'cause
10% when you
I
start.
know
I
what
think
comes
it's,
the
like I said,
stigma
the
that comes
stigma
with it.
that
Yeah,
comes
you
with
know what I'm
OnlyFans.
saying?
Hey,
Stigma,
yeah.
though.
I want
It's
10%.
that stigma that's there.
For what?
Cause man,
Start your own.
Because I've been
he's gonna
telling,
manage
because I've been
you.
telling
He
you
said he's gonna
for
manage you.
all this time. Hey man, get you an OnlyFans.
Nigga, my ex-wife told me to start an OnlyFans.
Well, why didn't you? Why you
Well,
being
she probably
scared?
got one. You should check and see.
I don't think she
But
got
look at it this way.
I'm
Okay,
checking-
so
But she's right though.
OnlyFans
It's a stigma though.
is
Yeah.
like, you know how IG has like the subscription offer?
Right.
You know, for all the fans. You would say yes, right?
No, because I'm just too lazy. It's like you said, I'm too
But I'm
lazy
saying
to do
like it's
content,
just
but
like for your fans.
If you're gonna make some bread, it's like, why not?
Why not?
Why
I'm
not
finna
somebody
show,
pay to
I'm finna
have
show my
access?
fresh pedicure on OnlyFans.
No, but see, that's the stigma though. Is you thinking it's
Jared
sexual.
playing though.
My
it
pedicure
doesn't
ain't
have to
sexual.
be sexual.
He playing though.
Like I just said,
They getting off.
Cash Doll just
They getting
posted
off.
her album.
Yeah.
I don't make
Only
music.
on OnlyFans, but my point is,
But you recording a
that
podcast.
Bro, you
Like,
can-
it could
that's
be
for
whatever
fans,
content.
whatever's
No,
whatever's
for sure.
your like.
Bro, you can literally
Or you
have
finally got your hair
OnlyFans.
braided.
You can literally have your OnlyFans. You play Call of Duty multiple
Shut
times
your
a week. You can literally play Call of Duty in your
It's just
drawers.
exclusive
Yeah,
content.
but you also have to put out content that people want.
Yeah, exclusive content.
That's the other caveat to that.
Exclusive,
You
right.
know
You
what I'm
can play
saying?
Call of Duty.
I can be sitting here, playing Call of Duty. Don't nobody want to see that.
In your drawers or something.
That,
I'm
that
sure ladies.
clickbait,
But
that
what about lining
clickbait only,
yourself
the
up?
clickbait only works so long.
But what
good,
about
though.
lining yourself up
You
though?
could, you know
People
what?
will probably pay.
They gonna
I
pay
like-
for that.
I
I feel like
Whatever's your
I feel like at
oyster,
some
whatever you
point
like.
you would
He
have
has
to
a following.
sexualize it.
You have a following, so
600,000, 200 people gonna invest.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to make quick money. I'm trying to longevity.
It can grow over
And
time.
that's why I said at some point it's going to have to be sexualized.
No, I
No.
disagree.
No.
But not overly sexualized. Like you said, it
doesn't-
can be.
it doesn't
You know, I
have to
really
you
say
say to-
this. I really say this, but AJ's not wrong. Residual income. So if you got people that want to subscribe to you, well,
multiple streams of
you're
income. Listen,
guaranteed. Let's just say
Give
you're
me them damn
guaranteed
followers.
at the minimum.
Listen.
And I'm-
This.
Once
Give me
again,
them- give
once
me them
again,
damn
I'm not telling
the
you to
thing
do
is to
this.
have multiple
I just
streams of
like
income.
to, I'm not telling you to do this. I just like to, play devil's advocate.
Boy, I would've been
But
doing this
imagine
shit.
if you got a certain amount of people that, no matter what you did, they're willing to pay a monthly fee for you.
Yup.
Yes.
Now, if you
For
want to do something
whatever you
extra,
put.
if you want to do
People
something
nosy
extra,
as hell.
they'll pay a little bit
Yeah.
of extra.
They're gonna be like, oh, it's Jared. He got a. They're gonna whip out their card quick as
So,
hell.
hold on, wait.
Man.
Shit.
So
Yeah,
with
hell yeah.
that same mentality,
Hell yeah.
with that same mentality,
I'm
why
sick.
ain't the
I'm
same,
sick.
why ain't the same with the subscribers feature on Instagram?
Instagram is catching up.
Instagram has had subscribers feature for almost a year now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but-
catching up. To
Yeah, but
OnlyFans. They
what's
copying.
what's the difference?
But
Yeah,
listen,
they're trying to
okay,
figure it
let
out.
me give you this. Like, if a girl says she has her subscription for IG, but then she has OnlyFans, which one are you going to be triggered to like subscribe to?
True.
OnlyFans.
Neither one.
OnlyFans.
But if you had to choose,
I'm gonna just DM her. Let me see this in
Alright,
real
that's fair.
life.
Right.
Playing devil's advocate. Playing that shit.
hypothetically,
The Scorpio in me is gonna say the
talking like-
OnlyFans.
hypothetically, which one would you?
Scorpio's gonna say OnlyFans for sure.
Right, exactly. Which the majority of people would be like, okay, there's something like secret. There's that
They
like.
want to know.
They
Their
wanna
mind is
know.
automatically gonna go to sexual.
That's what you think.
Who gives a shit?
I
Who gives a
guarantee
fuck what they
90%.
do?
Who gives
of
a
that.
shit?
Because
Who
whatever you
cares?
post,
It's what they
they're
get.
not gonna get.
That ain't my brand.
So that's what, like I said, when you asked me, well, I don't know who asked me,
Hey, he
when
don't
you
want no
would go
money,
back,
man.
I think that's a stigma when it comes to OnlyFans.
I would
It's
agree.
like, you know, people think that you're automatically
Yeah.
busting it wide open. You're just fucking there on their nude.
Be on that motherfucker. You like this?
Whoa. Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa.
All right, let's
Hey,
pause.
it was me.
Whoa.
That's not gonna extreme.
No, if I want to make the big money,
And I know
Oh my goodness.
because I know we coming to the end, Lacey.
We are coming to the
You've been dope. Question for Jared and AJ
this is
though.
gonna be your question.
Have y'all ever subscribed to an OnlyFans page?
For us.
Oh.
Yeah, I have.
You have?
I have.
Yeah.
I've seen all
was
different
free, though.
elements.
Elements, all different elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Not elements, but like angles, like not different dynamics of OnlyFans. I'm gonna say that. So
Like
I've seen
elements.
women just with bikinis or lingerie.
What made you
whatever.
want to subscribe to them?
Oh, you have subscribed.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sorry,
sure.
I didn't hear the first
It's
part.
kind of
Okay.
because it's kind of going into Lacey's point, right? Where it's a stigma, right? So you subscribe because you probably just wanted to know, like,
I
is
just
there
wanted to
something
see what's
more?
up.
huh?
That's a curiosity.
And then I knew these people
Curiosity.
personally.
Curiosity killed the
I knew
cat.
these
Like, you
people
want to know.
personally, and I'm like, man, let me see what's up. And one, it was just like bikini
you
lingerie
subscribe
type
to people you
shit.
knew personally.
Yeah, and then
You different.
one, she was actually like,
different.
it was like soft, it was porn on there, you know. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
crazy, but you know, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
everybody
That's what's
has
up.
their own like
Everybody got their thing. Yep.
exclusive content that they want to put out there.
What about you, Jared? You subscribed to somebody's OnlyFans before?
I just did some. I was scrolling on Twitter and was just like, she kind of decent. Let me go ahead and see what. I had to create an account and all that shit, but
That's usually how it
So
happens.
you did create the account?
yeah, I don't use it though.
Okay, just
You be
go
shy
right
about
it
it,
was-
man. If you did
But
it,
you was using
say it,
you know,
say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. He being shy and shit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
said
Say
that.
it with your
That's right.
chest.
I said I did.
So you want to subscribe to
Okay,
see
so-
more? Like, what
Yeah, but that was you
That
can't
has
open
to be
Twitter
right.
and
Nah,
not
for
see
you,
porn.
for you.
I can open Twitter right now and be like, bro, what
No,
the
no.
fuck?
I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm trying to paint a picture for the fans in case they want to know, like, okay, who's the type of people that subscribe? You saw something you liked, and you was like, yo, I want to see if there's something
No,
more.
it was very
And the fact
much
that
so
you got Only-
sexualized.
Are you
And the
gonna
fact
ask me
that they
that?
got OnlyFans page, you
Yeah,
were thinking like,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna see some
Yeah.
sexual stuff.
Because what I saw on Twitter was sexualized,
Right.
so I'm just
Did
assuming
it match?
that is.
Did it match
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
OnlyFans?
yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And they was giving it away for free, and I was like, damn.
But you
This the free
subscribe
shit you
first,
giving
though.
away? You subscribe for free,
Right. Okay.
You pay- you
did
pay
that-
for-
oh, you
I'm-
did
I'm-
try.
I'm not paying for no
Oh, you did
subscriptions. No,
Right.
I'm not paying for no subscriptions.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the shit that I seen that was free, I was just like, oh, all right.
Oh yeah,
It
girls
is-
can
it's
put
the-
whatever they
Oh,
want.
so they showed too much up front.
Yeah.
But if they didn't, you probably would have maybe
Nah.
subscribed for a month or two.
Nah.
Play for a month.
If I can't find it on Twitter or on your OnlyFans, then I'm gonna go to Reddit.
Would you subscribe to me?
Cut this.
Cut
What's
this.
the? I thought we was ending.
So look.
Would you subscribe to me? I'm finna start me an OnlyFans
So I have a
subscribe
few.
to you.
and a feet finder.
You.
He's
suck.
selfish, man. He's selfish.
He don't want to invest
You're
back in you.
cheap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's selfish.
But
I'm
you
kidding,
know,
I'm messing with you.
if it's
so I
free, it's for me.
picked a couple cards for our guest today.
Okay.
This is the first question. True or false? $50 is more than enough to take a woman out on a quality
Hell no.
date. Defend your answer
Hell no.
Well, is that $50 for her or $50 for the whole entire meal?
To go on a date?
for the whole date. $50 is more than enough for a quality date in today's society. Probably not.
Just
You
parking
know
is
what?
$50. The
You
fuck?
know what? It's a lot of free
movies,
shit in
movies,
Chicago.
movies, and ice
Yeah.
cream.
It's a lot of free
But
shit in
I'm
Chicago.
Go to the
assuming
movies
he's
and
talking
ice
about
cream.
food. I'm assuming he's talking about food, though. Are you talking about food or just anything? $50
Just
for a date?
anything.
Just
A movie,
parking in itself
movie be
is
about
like
$30, $35
$20.
for
It's
two
just
tickets.
right. Parking is like a good hot 20. Actually, if you
Chicago,
parking
you walk.
downtown, you
Say you
what-
walk.
What if we
yeah,
going?
but parking
But I don't-
downtown.
I don't
is
live
take
Take the
down-
train.
Take the train.
Walk.
All right. How much per ticket?
15,
$15
$18
per ticket.
15, you know, you
So you
35
made
for
up
two
30
tickets.
those
What if we go on a nice
No.
long,
And then
what
ice
if we-
cream
What
after.
if we go on a nice
Hard
engaging?
no.
What if we go on a
Hard
nice?
hell no.
Hold on, wait. Let me
Oh, sorry.
It's
Sorry.
a nice engaging walk on the
Hard
lakefront.
hell no. But go ahead.
On the
The
lakefront,
question's
you know what
for
I'm
me
saying?
though, but okay.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
But we gonna
I didn't get a
converse.
chance to answer,
We
but
gonna
go ahead.
converse.
Me
But you
just
know,
playing
you gotta
devil's
let her
advocate,
say
though.
why though, because he said,
Yeah, why?
is it
The
enough?
question
Why?
was
Hold on,
for
wait,
me.
let me
Why?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'ma
The
tell my
question is
date,
for her.
though.
Say why.
She said no. You gotta let her explain
go
why
ahead.
first.
All right, go ahead. My bad.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
My answer is a hard hell no. First of all, parking in itself nowadays is like 20. But again, okay, maybe the girl lives downtown, but you want to take your girl on the fucking train?
Nah, you don't do that.
No, you want to impress her, right? If it's someone that you actually like, you want to impress her. You're not about to fucking at least do like a Uber, you know, black Uber.
Yeah.
If you can't do the $50 date with me, I don't want to do the 500. I don't want to do the 500, the 3-4 band trip with you.
But then, and even a drink, if she's like a high quality girl, she's not gonna want.
It's about the experience.
Quality drink.
It's about the experience.
High quality. I mean,
Okay, but you should judge the woman that you date on all her actions. You want a girl that's fucking drinking fucking Jose Cuervo? Like, I mean, like,
I feel
wait,
that.
did you say first date or any date?
Just any date. Any date. I mean, if
You
a woman
know
can't
you
do the
can.
50, if a woman can't do, if a woman can't do $50 with me, I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do the $500
maybe
date.
in Minnesota.
Hold on, wait. I didn't know. I thought it said first date. That's any date.
No,
now,
it
if we
says
in
true,
a relationship
true or false.
And I'm just like
50 is more than enough to take a woman on.
Even in a relationship.
Personally, I'm gonna say false.
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna say a
probably
hard
not.
false.
It's probably not, but it's about the experience.
Probably.
All right, let me hear your rebuttal.
Ice cream could be
Let me
considered a
hear
date,
your
though.
rebuttal. I actually want to hear this. I really want to hear this.
Ice cream could be
Unless
considered
we
a date.
live in the same building where we can go down the elevator together and walk to the next spot.
To the
At the end of the
7-Eleven?
day, right? At the end of the
Yeah.
day,
I'm
you still
playing
gotta
devil's
feed.
advocate.
The
I feel like that's probably not
expectation
enough
of
for the
every date is to
7-Eleven.
feed
But
them.
okay.
True. I've never spent 50 or less on a date, but I
Bro,
mean, if
you
I
can't
be
even-
like,
you
man, I
can't
got
even get a
$50.
meal- You can't
Like,
get a
are we
meal
17?
from McDonald's for less than $10.
Right,
Like,
but you can get
are we
50.
17 years
So
old?
imagine if it's two of us. That's $20 I already spent just on a meal at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Wait,
for
are
sure.
you
That's
trying to
$30
like
left.
defend
What the fuck you
this?
gonna do
Then you get to go to the movies.
Go to the movies? Yep. So I mean, your chicken is like $14.50.
You know,
unless you're at the matinee,
you know
but
she's
it's still
not
$14.50.
gonna want to
And
go
you gonna
to
need
the-
popcorn.
Yeah, McDonald's.
And
We
I
already at
would-
McDonald's.
And you know
I
how
would- in the
much
first
it
3
costs
dates, I
to
would
go
not
to
take
the
a girl to the
movies?
movies.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either.
It's $50 just for the
So
fucking
remember how I
popcorn.
said all the free shit that's in Chicago, right? And you can do all that during the day, and you can end on the lakefront.
Oh, you a
somewhere
cheap motherfucker.
where- I'm not.
Nah,
But this is.
I
I'm
ain't
just
cheap.
giving options on how you can have a great ass date for $50.
$50 though?
You
Yeah,
can
you can,
end the date
You
with
said
the
100,
with a
but
picnic in
museum,
the park.
the
Walk us
free
through that.
museum.
I literally just said it.
The museum's free.
I actually didn't hear it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Free
hear this.
museum.
There's a ton of free events in Chicago.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
museums.
Yeah.
There's hella parks. There's
How are you gonna get there?
Free movies.
I
gonna
drive.
fly?
I drive.
Millennium
gas.
Park.
That
I
costs
drive.
money, right?
I park. I got free parking at
That
my
costs
job.
money, right?
That is not being accounted into this.
Bro,
I got free
that's-
parking.
That
Now-
costs money.
How
It's
long was
already
that
being
walk? How
counted
long was
into-
that walk?
How did that?
If
how
I'm
is that
downtown-
already-
Millennium Park
Yep.
is the
You know how many
movie in
museums are
Millennium.
around
is-
No, I'm
walking
saying
distance
park
downtown?
anywhere.
Anywhere,
You get free
it
parking.
costs money.
Movie in the park.
Especially a
Hold
lot.
on. We're gonna break this down for him because I want Jared to have a chance to speak. Let's just say you park at your job, right? Let's just say it's South Illinois. Right.
No, it's on Randolph.
All right, Randolph. Where are you taking her that's free?
We can walk to Navy Pier.
Millennium Park.
We can walk to Millennium Park.
So bring your
We
gym
can walk
shoes.
to-
Bring your gym shoes. Bring your
Millennium Park is
comfortable
across the
shoes.
street.
You're walking with a woman.
Yes.
Who cares? I mean, I guess.
It's not like it's not like no. I'm going to tell you what the date is.
Yeah, what the date
also
is.
bet-
You're
tell
going to
us.
be prepared.
All right,
A
bet,
picnic
bet.
We're
vibe.
gonna prepare.
All right, cool. So you
Picnic
got
vibe.
We go to one of these free museums, and then we end on the lakefront with a nice ass picnic with food and stuff that I've brought. That is
Watching-
less than $50.
watching a free
or,
movie.
or we can end with movies in the park.
Yeah,
For
movie in the
free.
park for free.
What
Wait,
food?
hold up. You paid for all that food without liquor for $50?
I already had the liquor.
I already had the liquor.
Oh, but you paid for it though. You didn't get
sponsored
But
it.
At what point- at what
that's
point you
not.
pay
That's
for it?
I keep my. I
No,
keep my
no, we
bar
just
stocked.
got what
I keep my
20-something
bar
bottles
stocked.
for free.
I keep my bar
You
stocked.
don't use the sponsorship.
No.
We just
I
got-
keep my bar stocked. That bar card you gave me,
Yeah.
I keep it stocked.
Yeah, I get it, but what the point that she's making is there was a cost to it.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Whether
there's-
cost was
Parking,
today.
liquor,
No.
all that.
I'm saying you can with all of in
without
Chicago.
a sponsorship of liquor.
In Chicago, with all of the free things that are offered, you can still
You can
have
do
have
a quality date.
But
for
parking
$50.
and
And if you can't do the
all that.
quality, you can't do the $50 date with me. I don't want to spend $1,000 on you.
I ain't
We're
saying
not
that.
saying
I don't wanna do
1,000.
that.
I ain't saying that.
You
I
probably
don't
won't
wanna
even
do
make
it.
it to that.
I don't
I
want
ain't
to do
saying
it.
that.
We're not saying
don't
1,000,
wanna
but
do
we
it.
ain't saying 50.
Because I'm not
either.
cheap or nothing. I'm
So
gonna pay for a
educate
trip and shit.
I know.
but-
I know. We get coming up to time. I want her to have a chance to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Educate me. What food are you feeding this woman?
So if it's a
You making
if
her
it's a-
PB&J?
if it's a picnic date,
Bologna.
We going to Subway, Foot Long. We gonna chop it up in like fours.
Picnic dates.
Quarters and get some chips.
Picnic
That
dates.
went over his.
There's a bunch of like charcuterie boards. There's different meat boards. There are small things that are.
So you're just paying your girl with charcuterie boards for dinner?
Mind you, this is not the first date.
It's not the
This
first date.
This is any date.
It's just any date.
Every date don't have to be an expensive ass date.
Facts.
I'm not
Mind you,
saying
this
that
is me
either.
playing devil's
I am
advocate.
not
But
saying
every date
that
don't
either.
have to be an expensive date.
I'm gonna
I
say
am
challenge.
not saying that either.
For whoever wants to challenge Jared, I feel like, even if y'all want to subscribe to his OnlyFans page, I feel like y'all should challenge him and be like, you know what? Let's see if you can actually make this work. You should document this.
This is your question.
If
But
you can make
I
a
don't date
$50
everybody though.
It don't matter. You can document how you would go about it. Like just video record how
I
you
think
would
we're
go about
all
this.
very interested on that.
Because I don't think you can make that happen for $50.
I concur.
You could. It's
I
it's
concur.
facts. You could.
That
Bro,
means
do
we're
you
walking
realize how
like
much free
2
stuff there is in
miles.
Chicago?
No, there's a
We're
lot
living
of
the
stuff,
hard
but it's
knock
not
life.
free. But it's not free to get to
Yeah,
this free
that could
stuff.
happen. Bologna sandwiches.
All you got to do is get to me.
fucking walking 2 miles.
Damn, first off, we ain't gonna eat bologna. Goddamn,
yeah, that's
I
why.
might do ham.
All right, so what's the?
She got another question. She got a question for us.
What's the next
She has a
Okay.
question for us.
Okay, so your significant other tells you that they were as close as possible to physically cheating, but thought of you and came home. What's the first thing you say to them?
You better have came home.
Fuck no. How did it get to that
I'm
point?
kidding. I'm kidding.
How the fuck did it get to that point where you even thought that it was okay that you wanted to put yourself in this position to remotely even have that option
Possibly
of cheating?
cheat. Yeah.
Like what was this?
Some
What
answers
was
to
going
this.
on
I wanna
that
hear
you and
your
this person
answer.
Yeah.
were just like, you know what, we're let's do this. Fuck
I want
it.
to hear yours.
Was there never a conversation about y'all having significant others? Fuck that. Not even that. Like,
Why are you in the wrong place at the wrong time?
why are you even putting yourself in that position?
I would
Why?
like to know the answer to this.
I want to hear Les answer. Go ahead, Les.
All right.
That's
First off, this is one of those situations where you overshared. You should have not told me that you got that deep into a situation where just the thought of me is the only reason why you did not get your back banged out. Just being honest. That's one of those things you should have just kept to yourself and been like, you know what, damn, I'm so glad I didn't make that bad decision, right? Secondly, it's like, okay, well, what if I wasn't the thought? And what if I wasn't the first thought? Like, what exactly happened? Did that man, you found out the man had a little joint? Is that really what happened?
Right.
Were you just like, oh, you know what? Damn, my nigga can do that better. So I'm actually just gonna go. So yeah, to be honest, it'll probably be over between us.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I appreciate the honesty. However, it's one of those goofy moments where it's like, yo, you probably overshared. You should have not shared that with me. That's one of those things you just like, I was in a bad situation. I should have made I should never been in this situation, but I'm glad I didn't go all the way through with it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go home and it never happened.
Out of sight of the mind.
Ain't no coming back from
Because
me.
if you tell me that you basically got into a situation where like, damn, I was really into this person, I was about to give it up, and then all of a sudden, like, I thought of my guy, and that's the reason why I didn't. It's like, well, I don't want to be the reason. Morally, your shit's fucked up.
Facts.
Like, I shouldn't be the 100% reason why. Like, morally, you should be like, you know what?
This ain't right.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to say. Lacey, man, we definitely appreciate you coming on.
Definitely.
Snap it up for Lacy.
Great
Definitely.
energy, and I'm glad you gave some great feedback.
vibes.
And definitely gave a different perspective on those that have the OnlyFans page, because a lot of times the bad
Girl,
stuff,
get
like
your
you
bag.
said,
Get your motherfucking
get your bag
bag.
for sure.
And fellas,
Don't give
too.
a fuck about any other motherfucker in this fucking world
fellas,
except
girls,
yourself.
definitely get your bag.
Especially in this economy.
And for those that don't know, man, I'm like that we already announced she's a dope mom, right? You know, single mom. I don't know, single mom maybe.
Yes.
In relationship?
Single mom,
What's up?
Has
No
multiple streams
relationship,
of
single
income,
mom. I
focus
live
on the
in
bag.
Chicago.
So we appreciate you sharing your wise words.
Yeah.
Let the fans know like how they can find you. You can drop your IG or you can drop your OnlyFans. It don't matter. It's up to you.
So my IG is Lacy_Maria. My OnlyFans is Lacy_Monroe.
Is the Marie
Lacy Monroe.
Marie?
Yes,
Marie?
Marie.
Okay.
Yes.
Dope.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
And you got the braided up young folks over here. It's your boy Jared, man. You can find me on Instagram at @thejjones_05.
The fresh braids, man. You got your bald friend, man. What's up, man? Your light skinned boy Les, man. Bald is Les. What's up? All right.
You got your boy Handsome Phenom, man. Y'all know where to find me.
The balding friend. Shots fired. And with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody, because I know there's some good shit that's going on.
Yeah.
And with that being said, man, salute. We out.
We out.